On the World Beat News Brief has been brought to you by AJE Foundation, Rebuilding Lives in Haiti, DE Kaya, and JMHD Advertising. Good evening, I'm Alan Gavlis on the World Beat Radio IT International from New York and youtube.com/WOTMRTV. Just days after he was elected as the new president of Haiti, MICHEL Martelly was back in the States where he sat down with John Yearwood, the world desk editor for the Miami Herald. President-elect Martelly was asked how he plans on dealing with the reconstruction process of Haiti after the earthquake that caused such major destructions.
Just as president-elect, we have identified land that we can use to build homes, and we have identified financing sources where we can get money to build the homes. So we are feeling very confident that once we put everything in order and we let everyone know that we have a plan for Haiti, and in this plan everyone will have to follow that channel and bring results. I think we will be seeing results early on.
Another major issue that is on the mind of so many Haitians is the job factor, and he talked a bit on how he plans on tackling the problem once he is officially sworn into office.
To create jobs, you need a diversity of areas. You cannot create jobs in just one area. For instance, we all know that Haiti is to be reconstructed. So the construction area will be one where employment will be available, and also just bringing back our army or a force that needs to protect Haiti whenever the minister will leave, by relancing the programme agricole, the agricultural program, putting the peasant to work, because the peasant, that class, represents about 60% of the population, and they have been leaving their land to go to the big cities looking for jobs because they've been left out.
While he was on the presidential election trail, then MICHEL Martelly talked about bringing back the Haitian army. Now that he is elected president, when asked to elaborate on that promise, he went on to say,
"We didn't have to destroy our army. If they were doing wrong, we could have changed the mentality, just transform it into a modern army. Whether I call it army or the gendarmerie or the special force or a force of defense, it won't matter if the mentality remains the same. The thing is, we need to change the mentality and bring a modern army where they can intervene in case of catastrophe, intervene in reforestation, intervene in medical areas when we have a problem, and also intervene in case of a chaos, like we've seen in the past in Haiti, an election where they steal the people's vote, create chaos, and when it happens, you need a force to control the country."
One final note from that interview, when the Miami Herald reporter mentioned both the presence of former presidents Jean-Claude Duvalier and Jean-Bertrand Aristide, who have alleged criminal charges being brought against them, he distanced himself from saying much about that situation.
As the next president of Haiti, I don't think that I should be even interfering in the judiciary system and even give my views on this issue. The justice system will have to be independent and free. The past, the system that has, and the one who have led our country in the past, have brought us to where we are today.
That was President-elect MICHEL Martelly. Excerpts of an interview given to the Miami Herald days after being elected as Haiti's new president. I am Alan Davlos on the World Beat, Radio IT International from New York. For more of our reports, go to youtube.com/WOTMRTV. This news brief has been brought to you by AJE Foundation, Rebuilding Lives in Haiti, DE Kayard, and JMHD Advertising.